love lovers. So we're back and continuing with this ascendants in composite chart. And now we do an Aquarius ascendant in a composite chart, right? Obviously, when we're talking about a composite chart, we are talking about a merger between two charts. That is, we take your chart and your partner's chart and we find a midpoint, looking at the degrees, looking at the signs, and then we say, oh, we have a composite chart which represents you as a couple, not individually, but you as a couple, as if you were one person, right? Aquarius. When we're talking about an Aquarius ascendant in a composite chart, we're talking about a couple now that is obviously different and unique. Like, this is going to be obvious. Like, when you see this couple, the first thing that you're going to say is going to be like, oh, wow, okay, they're really different, hey? They're really different. They're really unique, hey? That's the first thing that's going to come into your mind, literally, just from the outlook. So, of course, it's going to depend on your environment, okay? For example, if you are in an all Caucasian environment, and then maybe now you see like a Kokoya couple, then you're going to be like, oh, okay, wow, they're different, eh? That's going to be like so obvious. And if you're in Islam area, Muslim area, and you see some Christians, wearing their uniform, and then you're going to be like, oh, well, look, they're so different. They're so unique. So very, very obvious. Very, very obvious, right? And of course, this also goes with their behavior, because usually when we're talking about an Aquarius ascendant, we're talking about a very carefree, couple, a couple that is not necessarily concerned about what you think about them, right? So if they want to wear grass on their head, they're gonna wear grass on their head, and they don't care about what you say. They don't care about your opinion, okay? They're doing their own thing, and if you dare challenge their aesthetics or their belief systems, then best assured they're going to ignore you, or they're going to tell you to get off, where to get off, right? Because an Aquarius couple, ascendant couple, is really about themselves and about pushing their beliefs, their projects, their own agenda, fighting for what they believe in. Okay, so if you're standing in the way or on the way, then they really don't care about you, okay? If they have to step over you, they're going to step over you to get what they plan to get, right? So this couple is also easily accessible. When we talk about easily accessible people, we say that this couple doesn't necessarily, the easily accessible, right? By easily accessible, we're talking about a couple that doesn't necessarily put themselves on a pedestal, okay? Even if they are like the best of the best celebrities or the best of the best wealthiest people, they will still act so down to earth with so much humility that anyone can feel like they can access to them, they can speak to them, they can touch them, they can, have a conversation with them. That's what this couple is all about. The community, being accessible to everyone, treating everyone, the best way. This is a couple, that even if they are so rich, they will still, take, the subway if they're in America, take the tram if they're in France, take the bus if they're in Africa. They will still take that and, say hello to everyone, because for them, status is nothing. For them, it's all about, doing the good, or if they're not doing the good, it's still about, pushing their own belief system, fighting for what they believe in, right? So so we could say that this is a very passionate couple. Like, if there's a parade, or if there's a strike, these guys, they're gonna join and fight for the rights of whoever, they're feeling like is not getting justice. This is the couple that you're gonna see there, right? So usually when they talk, right, they'll be like having a lot of dreams. They share a lot of dreams, because remember, somebody who's all about the community, all about pushing objectives, all about changing the world, all about pushing their own agenda, fighting for their own belief systems, they're gonna dream. They have to be dreamers. They need to be dreamers. Otherwise, without dreams, people can't push goals. So these guys, this is all they talk about. They plan. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We can do this. We should do this. They always just talking about that. And you find that even the way they set up their family. They set up their family to be a carefree type of a way, like free, flowing, and also regarding the children as well. That's what they teach their children, to be open, to learn, to just, think beyond what, people show them, to think of ideas, to communicate, not only with themselves as a family, but with the world, And as a result, the kids of this couple are the kids that could be leading, the social media, the kids that are joining the social media as early as, they are young. And their kids, they communicate a lot. They are also known to be intelligent, because remember, an Aquarius couple, right? Because they're so exposed to the community, they learn a lot. So they know a lot. They really, really know a lot, right? And their knowledge is not only like, it's not like book based. No, it's about living with other people, streetwise, being streetwise, right? So their kids, they really encourage their kids to learn. They encourage the education of their kids as well, and their kids are playful. Okay, so they're not stuck up kids who are literally stuck in at the library. No, their kids are playful as well, so they get to enjoy what children should enjoy, but also at the same time pushing the book as well, right? So what we see, because as I said, they're part of the community, right? So they usually befriend, people who are action orientated. So their friends are action orientated. Their friends are passionate people, because remember, if you're going to go to a strike or a parade or to organize a huge march, you need soldiers. So they have friends who are ready to take action, who are ready to, collect, organize, plan, do all of that, act. So these are the types of friends that they surround themselves with, this couple. And they also have friends when it comes to bringing in money, and forming connections that bring in money. Now they usually choose friends who are highly educated, or who are highly traveled, like well traveled. So this Aquarius couple will choose those type of friends, like friends who really can organize a project from Europe, but with Americans, with Africans, Asians. These are the types of friends that they like to have access to. Okay, so it's like within the community they have soldiers, friends who are soldiers, not literally soldiers, but friends who are ready to take action. And when it comes to now organizing for money, getting money, then they're going to speak to their traveled friends, to their highly educated friends, and get that money coming in, right? Now when it comes to, because of all of these things, all of these actions that they do within the society, and being highly involved in the community and pushing their own agendas, they tend to, unfortunately they tend to gain themselves a public status or a public image that is not really understood by people, and as such they can be outcasted, like they can be they can be seen as an outcast, and some people could not trust them, and they themselves could not trust the public. Like this is a couple who would be like just talking about the government, like, oh, the government is trying to kill us, oh, the government is trying to do this to us, or the government is trying to poison us, right? So they're gonna have that clash with the authorities, with the government, with the police, with anyone who's in authority, and there's gonna be a mistrust because of that, right? And as such, because of this image that they gain, they could also be targeted. They could also be targeted maliciously, like by people, like people who want to betray them, who want to hurt them, who want to just do mean things against them, okay? Just because of their own belief systems and the way they connect themselves and the way they push their own plans and objectives forward. So they could gain a lot of enemies like that, right? Now when it comes to their home, this is where they find tranquility. This is where they really find peace and stability within their home, because of course the public life is not really stable because of these enemies and these people and these actions that they also do, and these activities and these projects and oh la la da 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 la 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 ha ha ha. Wow, okay, it's too much. Now they need a place to just be stable. Just have some stability. Something that is going to give us stability home, right? So they have that at home, and within this home they put some sort of traditions as well that they follow, and this is where they also keep their wealth at home. So their home would have, some valuables, lying there. Maybe they also buy some expensive furniture. If they don't have enough money, they will still make their home so beautiful and, but yet so traditional at the same time. And they like to feel like this is where the family is going to be. This is where the family can come and be together, right? Now, because as I said, they're involved in the community doing a lot of stuff, and even if they're not really like involved by leading projects within the community, but their lifestyle involves the community. Either way, right? What we see is that, as I said, they have enemies, who are aiming for them, and they also don't like other people also making enemies for themselves. So you find that the enemy sphere, of their lives, it changes. So They, even their enemies, they change. Sometimes for 3 years, this person could be their enemy, and then it goes away and they become friends again. So there's that fluctuation going on there. And also with their health as well, same thing. They don't have a constant health issues. They don't have constant health goodness. So the opposite of having good health, right? Of having bad health, right? So anyway, lastly, now when it comes to their bedroom lifestyle, when it comes to the bedroom and the rabbit activities, this is where things really dry up. Literally, this is where there is no action, or there is so little action that it's more like boring, to be specific, right? Now, can you imagine how this couple is so busy in the community, so busy with friends, having lots and lots and lots of friends, having so much fun at home with the kids, with the community, all out there. But now when they are together, one-on-one in the bedroom, guys, this is where it's crickets, total silence, dryness, like so many problems in the bedroom. This is the most disappointing part of this relationship in an Aquarius Ascendant, okay? Because what happens is that it's either they are really traditional to the point that they could be having intimacy maybe once a month, or an intimacy that is so scheduled, like they agree, okay babe, we're gonna have only intimacy on Mondays, because on Tuesdays then we are having this gathering with the society, on Thursday we're having our friends, on Friday we're going out with so and so, so we only have Monday, so only on Monday we can make love. So it could be traditional like that, right? So traditional, so planned, so dull, right? And even the act itself, like the rabbit action itself, there could be problems. We are seeing a lot of problems, okay, with this composite chart, right? With its composite profile, Aquarius, lots of problems. Maybe there are health problems that could be related maybe to the private parts. There could also be health problems such as maybe dysfunctional in a man, the man can't perform, or maybe the woman can't, there's something health related as well that could be causing a lot of problems. And sometimes it could be fatigue, just simply being tired because they are too active in the community during the day with other people, seeing lots of people, being surrounded by people, that when finally they have to go all the way together, they are too tired. They're just tired, or they stressed about the project that they have to do tomorrow or the next day, and they can't perform. So yeah, so as much as they have, as much as they are there for the community, they are not there for each other when it comes to the life that really matters, which is the bedroom. So that's what we're saying with this couple. So yeah, guys, yeah, thanks, and yeah, I'll chat to you soon. Yeah, thanks for your time, and obviously click the link and book your own reading and see how you getting along with your significant other, right? I'll chat to you soon. Yeah, À bientôt. Ciao, ciao.